Oh my God, this is my third attempt. Our Wi-Fi is shaky. I think it's because there's some political noise going on down the street. I think maybe the CIA is watching us. I don't know. This is Little Black. I forgot to formally introduce Little Black, the newest member of security at the Leah Black Enterprise. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you can follow him on Twitter at Little L-I-L Black. Miami. Okay, listen, I want to thank you all for your support. Oh my God, we had so much fun last week. We had tons of viewers. I was shocked. I'm so entertaining, I didn't even know it. Anyway, after the show each week, I guess you could call it a show. I mean, I don't know, what could you call it? After the rant, after the crazy 30 minutes, after the Looney Tune 10 minutes, whatever it is we do, you know, we're very random. We're not structured. We go with the flow around here. It may be 10 minutes, it may be 30, but anyway, after it's all over, it'll be on YouTube, so you can watch it again, just in case you missed anything, or you think I'm that fabulous and funny. So, it stopped again. So do yours, Jason.
No, keep going. It says live in here, but
it's coming again. We're back on. Oh my God, it's the Wi-Fi problem. I'm telling you, the FBI is probably following me now. It's my phone. Wait, hold on. I got to find out who even broke into my new house. Hold on. Did anybody break into the house? Okay, good. All right, let me talk to you in a few minutes. Thanks, David. Bye. Well, I got the security call from the alarm company in my LA house, and they said the alarm went off. So, of course, you know, I'm so cheap, I don't want to send the cops. So I called someone that helps you with the maintenance and had him send his brother, who happened to be in the neighborhood, to see if anyone broke in, to steal anything fabulous. If they did, I hope they steal my skincare so that they can get hooked on it and order on my website, leahblack.com. Okay, I want to thank these people for promoting our show last week. Linda Dickinson, Sarah Mills Weeks, Sharon Rogers, Ellen Schnell, Sean Palacios, Kitty Meow, and exclusive recipes. How fabulous that they were telling everybody to watch our show. That just tells you they have exquisite taste, doesn't it? All right, so let's get right into the gossip and entertainment section. Now, you know, I'm not a big fan of gossip, but if I hear about any, I will pass it on. Are you there okay, Little Black? Are you okay, baby? Little thing, poor little thing. So, there's a new show out called Westworld. It's on HBO with Anthony Hopkins. Apparently, it's the newest, biggest, hottest, most fabulous deal ever. I don't know. I'm going to start watching it because my husband likes Anthony Hopkins because he helped edit or write or I don't know, consult or something on that movie Fracture that Anthony was on. And so I've met Anthony, and he's a brilliant actor. And anyway, so I didn't even know about it, but I heard about it today. So it's on HBO. And there's 5 episodes, and it's a sci-fi Western, right? Yeah, and everyone says it's like the biggest thing. So because I like Anthony, I'm going to watch it. But I will tell you another one. Oh yeah, it was based on a 1920s film with Yul Brynner. Do you know who Yul Brynner is? Is he the guy that was bald-headed? Yeah, shaved his head? Yeah, I knew that. I knew that because my millennial self researched it on Google. And then there's another show that I did get hooked on. I don't even know the name of it. It's with Billy Bob Thornton. And I don't even know what network it's on, but it's really good. I'm going to get the information for you next week. I watched the first 3 episodes. It's on one of those things like either Netflix or whatever where you can punch the thing and see it off all the time. You don't have to wait for it to come on every week. So anyway, you've got to watch that one. That's a really good one. And then The Walking Dead. Oh, thank God they didn't show that Negan this week. If he was on there, I was just going to have to turn it off. I think he's a brilliant actor. He's a cute, gorgeous guy. He needs to get a better life. That is just too negative for me. But anyway, so they brought in a more refreshing, optimistic view of The Walking Dead this week. So they didn't lose me as a viewer yet, but if it keeps getting dark, I can't because my dogs all get scared and hide under the bed. What else do I want to tell you? Oh my God, how funny is this? This is the funniest thing you've ever seen. Did you guys see President Obama singing Purple Rain? Oh my God, hilarious. How much do we love him? He was just missing the guitar. I remember Purple Rain because, I mean, this was like in the mid-'80s, I guess, and I was doing big photo shoots for my 400 skincare, cosmetic, hair care, nail care, fragrance line then when I was crazy and just a nut emerged in business. And Purple Rain was always in the background of our photo shoots. And everyone just loved it. And I always thought Prince after that, I was just like, oh my God, he's just fabulous. And the sad thing, I just can't believe he's gone. Worse than that, we had a call with him on the Monday before he died on that Tuesday to discuss him performing at the charity. So, oh my God, there's someone else calling you about the charity. I'll have to tell him to call me back. Robert, I'll call you back. He's another guy calling us about the charity. Everybody wants to perform this year. I just need one. Okay, so then, and then apparently he's releasing his music vault, whatever that is, and opening it up where, like the Beatles did when Michael Jackson bought it. Remember how much money that went up for, and it became more and more valuable. Apparently Jay-Z offered him $40 million. If I had $40 million, I'd be buying myself a 40 karat D flawless. But in any event, it's probably a great investment and, fun. So anyway, that's an interesting thing. Let's see who winds up getting that. And, I'm wondering, perhaps somebody texted me yesterday, they're working with his family. I don't know if they're working in a legal capacity or consulting capacity or what they're doing, but I guess his family or the whole team, yeah, they sent pictures, I think who it was. But anyway, I'm just wondering, would they sell it? And then how are they going to split up the money? He didn't leave a will. And then, should they sell it? I mean, I'm not sure I would sell it because it's probably just going to go up, and why not just have that income coming in every month? And then, still keep it in the family. I don't know. What if Jay-Z gets it? That's okay too. Who knows?
They're saying hello from South Carolina and Chicago, and they love your top.
Oh, they love my top. Well, little Max Mara, you know me. I'm a very simple girl. Jeans, t-shirts, and a few diamonds. Thank you, though. Oh, and then he's in 2017. He's releasing the Prince family, or who's in charge of the estate, is going to release all of his unreleased music. Now that is going to be fabulous. That would just be fabulous. We could get the premiere of that and just show that at our charity event. Wouldn't that be fabulous? Now, let's get down and dirty. We've got to get down and dirty. Did you guys watch What Happens Live the other night? Oh my God. Well, my Twitter was going wild, so I flipped on the TV because otherwise I would be watching politics. It happens to be on the same time that I'm watching all the reruns of MSNBC Politics for the day. Are you bored yet? Stop. Hello, say hi. And so apparently these people kept calling in for Kelly, asking about this guy she allegedly had an affair with. And she felt like that Tamra was behind it and that she was plotting. And then Andy got dragged into it and was accused of knowing that these calls were coming in. And then apparently he came out and said no, that when they were screening the calls, that they were saying they were talking about one thing, and then they changed the subject and talked about another. Well, I'm going to tell you, I believe Andy on this one, because I know Andy pretty well. Not really well, but well enough to know that he will never expose himself to the point where somebody has something over on him. He's way too smart because he's watched how these girls operate, and the whole idea of how they operate, which dumb me, I didn't know this either until I was in the muck of it. They look for stuff to hold against you, and then they pull it out and use it on you whenever they can, and it suits their purpose. So he wouldn't plot to go after some housewife and put himself in a situation where she could later use it against him that he knew, and this and that and the other. Oh my God, it's another conspiracy theory. You know, some of those people out there believe that things are rigged. I won't say who, but I'm not a person that believes that one was rigged. On the other hand, I thought that Kelly handled herself pretty well. I think she could have been a little lighter and funnier about it, a little less defensive about it, because honestly, it's nobody's business. Who cares? But anyway, that was that one. And then, somebody posted, I saw it on Twitter, some text messages to try to prove that Tamra put her up to it. So you know what? I have no idea, but I just don't think this was a rigged plot. And let's face it, isn't part of what makes Watch What Happens Live and Andy and his books and you want down, baby, do not pee on the carpet. And the rest of it isn't part of that. His legs are so short, you literally have to put him all the way onto the ground. But isn't part of what makes his show and him and What Happens Live and his books and all that intriguing is the fact that it's always something unexpected happens. So it fit perfectly with his brand. So congratulations to the team at Watch What Happens Live. The universe supplied another big surprise for you. I know you missed me over there, guys. They loved me on that show, didn't you? Want to have my book on there? Oh, my book. How many of you have not read my book? Shame on you. Red Carpets and White Lies. It's full of gossip and fun. Okay, then, oh my God. Did you guys see the trailer for the reunion of Orange County? Oh my God, this is my scarf that hides my dog. And so I'm just used to wearing it all the time now so that I can hide it. I have one arm because I always have the dog, and then I have a scarf to hide it. So when I go in a restaurant, they're not always friendly in Miami like they are in LA. Anyway, so
Megan Miller-Neal says she's engaged.
What was that?
Megan Miller-Neal says she's engaged and she loves you and she wishes you luck.
Oh, congratulations, Megan. I'm so happy you're engaged. And thank you for watching my little clip show or whatever it's called here.
Well,
by the way, if you ever do break up or he breaks up with you, if he breaks up with you, if you break up with him, you're supposed to give the ring back. Now I'm going to give you a little advice here. If you ever do break up with him, give the ring back, but just keep the stone. Get it remounted. Okay, now on Royal Housewives of Orange County, the trailer. Oh my God, I had to take some notes. Listen to this one. She goes, I will never, ever, ever speak to you again. Who is that? That, if you haven't seen it, watch the trailer, was Shannon talking to Vicky. I was like, oh my God, she will never, ever, ever speak to you again until the producers say, if you want to be on this show, you girls better figure this out, and then they'll be talking again. I don't think it's an option, Shannon, unless one of you are leaving the show. And then another one, she said, well, if I'm going to play dirty. No, if I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight dirty. Who said that? That was Kelly. Now, my husband said when I was on the show that I was just too nice to everybody. He goes, you know where all the bodies are buried. You know the history of wannabes. You don't wound your enemies, you take them out. But I'm not the type of person that can do that. I don't like to do that. I don't like to make people look bad. I don't like to try to hurt them. I don't like to try to bring them down. I'll defend myself when I need to and have to, but I'm not the one that's going to like hit below the belt and go for the throat and like stomp on them when they're down. But when she said that, if I'm going to play, I'm going to play dirty, I thought, well, you know what? That's probably pretty smart because you're never going to win if you don't fight dirty with some of these girls. But I'm not saying I'm on anybody's side because I didn't even watch the whole thing last time. However, I do think that Kelly is a breath of fresh air. I think she's just hilarious. I loved it. When she said, what was she said the other day that was so funny? She said something, I'm doing the sister a favor. We'll kind of only have a few minutes here. All right, and then I did think they went a little too far when they accused one of the husbands of beating the wife. However, on the other hand, when you put yourself out there for these shows, you've got to realize that these girls will draw their own conclusions and then they'll put it out to the universe for people, whether it's true or not. Sometimes it's true and sometimes it's not. But, you know, they're going to put stuff out in the universe. I personally feel like if you accuse somebody of something, you need to be able to back it up. That's my position. I don't like false accusations. But then I saw the other girl said, I have proof. Well, let's see if she trots out the proof. And you know, people have different versions of what's the proof. You know what I mean? Like, somebody could like fall on a bicycle and skin their knee and take a picture of it and say, oh, my husband kicked the hell out of me under the table. A lot of these girls will do that sometimes. They're trying to get a big settlement or something. I'm not saying any of that's happening. But anyway, enough about that. Oh, so then I saw the trailer of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills coming up. I love that one because I like the glamour and the glitz and the fabulousness of it all. So let's see what that's going to happen. Which is your favorite? You know, New Jersey. I saw the end of New Jersey, which I thought was okay. It didn't oh my God, it didn't wow me. Orange County, I think, is the best of this season so far. And let's see what Beverly Hills has to bring. They may not bring a lot, but they'll bring glamour, and they'll bring diamonds, and they'll bring Rolls Royces, and they'll bring Bentleys, and they'll bring caviar, and they'll bring all the things that I like to be around. So I like it just for that. What was that?
Quiet.
Oh yeah, okay. So then we're talking about one other show that I watched, The Voice, and I'm just curious who you guys are rooting for. I'm rooting for Miley and Alicia. I think they're the cutest thing that had happened to that show in a long time. I love that Alicia. She's got the biggest heart. And then little Miley sits over there and starts crying when somebody doesn't get to stay on. I think those girls brought so much to the show, so I love them. And there's a lot of talent on the show. So now, not to plug my product, but I will insist. If you go on leahblack.com, we have a contest. Or you can go on leahblackinc.com, which is my blog, and register. You just have to register. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to say anything. You just have to register. But while you're on there, you may as well give me a review about something and how fabulous it is. But if you do that, every week we're going to give away a prize. And this week the prize we're going to give away is our special, which is going to be in the OK magazine. It's going to be the little cosmetic bag. I can deal with a lot of things, but I can't deal with stupid. By me. One of my taglines. And we're going to give away a moisture cream, which increases the moisturization in your skin for 440% in 2 days and 500% in a week. So if you have dry skin or need moisturization, it comes in this box and it's a little jar. I'll show you the little jar. It's right here. It looks like this. It's a fabulous amount. This lasts a long time, by the way. And we're going to give away the serum that you use underneath the moisturizer, which, you know, that's a collagen builder, and everybody likes a good serum. Everybody. I think there's more compliments on this probably than most anything, maybe, the serum. So anyway, the proud lucky winner this week, are you guys sitting down? Is Joanna Niles Vivolo. Because she went on and registered. She probably said something nice too. So congratulations, we'll mail that to you. And I think she has some books out that I've read that are pretty good, if I recall. She follows us quite a bit. I'm glad she won. I don't know how they're randomly picking them, but Jason and James are randomly picking them because I'm not good enough on the computer to randomly pick anything. I'll be lucky just to get it to stay on and work. And we had some fan questions. What are tips on professional networking? Just keep talking. Emily says, Emily Pedracho, which season was your favorite on RHOM? I think season 2 was a good season. The ratings were off the chart that year, and people were more authentic. After that, they started plotting and writing their storylines and practicing what they were going to say, and it just became, oh my God, if I see one more script come out of your phony mouth. And so I would say that, not to anyone specifically, but the shoe fits, girls, wear it. That goes for the house shoe as well as the stiletto. And in Miami, if you're here Friday night at the deck at the Island Gardens, we are having a launch party for our new website, and our product will be there. It's at 8 o'clock, and you can go on our website and RSVP, and we'll put your name on the list. I think we're going to have a few hundred people there. And then, you know, I do my weekly words of wisdom on Mondays every week. It's on Twitter and Facebook. You should follow me on Twitter, by the way, Leah Black Miami. I have a lot of fun on Twitter. I get in a lot of fights. Anyway, my tweet this week, or my thought or words of the wisdom this week is, I care about a lot of things, but what others think of me isn't one of them. Wasn't that last week's? That was last week's, too.
That was this week's.
Oh, well, I think we said that
we
last
talked about
week,
it on
too.
the pillow.
Oh, we talked about that on the pillow last week.
And it's on your back.
You see, oh, and it's on my bag. You see, I have a really good memory. I knew I said that before last week. Okay, so follow me on Leah Black Miami on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and leahblack.inc, I-N-K, on the blog. And don't forget, next week at noon, we will be back here again. So we're 21 minutes, and how much fun did you have in 21 minutes?
On YouTube.
and watch us on YouTube and share this with your friends. I need to build up this following. I've just got to build it up, because if I don't, then why would I do this if no one's listening? I guess so I could do what I do all the time, talk to myself. As my husband says, Sarah, you still talking to yourself again? Well, I'm thinking about it, yeah, because you never listen to me. So I need you guys to tune in, share it on Facebook. It'll be on YouTube, and it was so much fun. So signing off for me, a little black.